On this episode, we are returning to Tokyo for part 2, flying in from the west of Japan, Kanazawa to Tokyo, after almost a month. Let me tell you what happened in that month. So initially, we were in Tokyo, and then we took a flight down to New Zealand for a birthday party, and then came back to Narita, Japan, and then traveled around Japan for a few weeks. And here we are at Haneda Airport for part 2. First things first, since this is a 24-hour trip, we got rid of our luggage for 10 euros for 24 hours, then took a train into Tokyo Central. The plan in Tokyo Central is simple. Arrive, check in at the same hotel, and then go do the most you can in 24 hours. But I had to stop over at the bakery. This was not inspired by my child. It was simply me giving into my cravings. There was a lot of bad, delicious decisions made on the Japanese trip, and this is part of it because the Japanese pastries are excellent, and I had to get some calories before finding the hotel. I know where we are. Back in Tokyo for 22 hours. Are you ready? Yep. Mi amore. A proper Japanese small room. There's the table, sofa, double bed. That's it. And keeps it tight, and your own private bathroom over there. Yep. Welcome back to Tokyo. Small rooms. After the 3 o'clock check-in, it was time for TeamLab Borderless, located at Azabudai Hills. Nicola, you ready?
Enter other spaces. 作品は部屋を飛び出し通路
The ticket price for children between 4 to age 12 is $10, teenagers between 13 and 18, roughly 18, and for adults it ranges between 24 and 35. But if you book early on apps like Klook, see the descriptions, you can get the tickets for $24. This is pretty amazing. Did you hit the wall? Uh-oh. All right, let's go continue exploring, but let's be careful. All right, we are at TeamLab Borderless. Walking through the rooms. The lighting condition continues to change. Nicola walked into one of the walls, but that apparently happens. Lots of mirrors. Lots of glasses and dead ends over here. Let's go back to one of the other rooms. So I don't know how big this place is, but I will find out in a wee bit. By the way, when you book a ticket, you have a time slot to enter. For me, it was between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, and if you come late, you can be denied entry. So, this is the central room, which is the gathering space, and then people wander around, and they're quite lost. Well, this is cool. Nicola's gonna relax now. So everyone just gathers here to chill. Kids slide. Looks a lot like the Avatar, the movie. And this is where people lose their family members as well. So we're gonna get some rest before exploring the rooms again. This is me exhausted, so I needed to recharge before continuing the exploration. So this is one of the smaller rooms within TeamLabs that is a little bit consistent compared to the rest, but let me show you around. So these are pretty cool. It's this frogs being pushed around by rabbits as they go around on cows and other stuff. Let's go into the other room. And I'm going on a solo mission right now, and hopefully I don't get lost. So we're just going through the central room now, trying not to hit my head on this low corridor things. Oh, actually those are projector protectors, that's what they are. And let me show you one of the really cool rooms over here, once I find it. Still haven't found the room, just a moment. So there's this room. It looks like an Ibiza nightclub. Okay, so this is the room where the magic happens. Let's put my back to the front as we enter this room. Let's go inside. Here we are. So I'm just gonna switch to selfie mode and do some commentary while we're in here. So TeamLab has a Borderless and a planet the museum. So this is the Borderless one, which is quite amazing, and the planet ones apparently can get your feet wet as well as you walk around in the different exhibition rooms. But once again, this is just absolutely fun and amazing. Let me switch it around for you. I'm just gonna get to the other side. This, I must say, well, is one of my favorite rooms in this place. So let me exit this room and just show you a little bit more before I exit this place, as it is quite trippy and there's quite a few tourists walking around and it's dark, so don't want to be bumping into no one. But let's get out of here to the next place. So after navigating this place twice, it is much easier. Hey. This is a pretty cool part. It's very consistent throughout the Borderless TeamLab exhibition museum. All right, so we're gonna jump into this room, and so this room is pretty cool. Dark right now, and it lights up crystals very, very high. Let's check it out. quite a lot of mirrors in this room, but it's getting larger and larger. Let me put this into perspective. So that's a mirrored roof right up there. And the whole room is crystals, lights hanging. And as you can see, it is quite crowded, which kind of takes away from the special effects, but the experience is quite nice. And this is a moment of connection of DJI Pocket 3s here. All right, let's exit to the other room. This is too crowded. And this is meant to be an elephant walking, made of flowers. So this room has a lot of mirrors and crystal balls. And just like earlier this morning, I'm actually trying to find an exit to leave this place. But that was one of the last rooms. There's probably more, but it's noisy. There's a lot of people. I'm gonna exit. But I've left Nicola in another room with Maria, so I gotta go find them first. Okay, this room is pretty much awesome. Look at that. While there is no time limit on how long you can stay here, and it opens between 10 o'clock in the morning to 9 in the evening, last entry at 8 o'clock in the evening, it does get a bit trippy, so I do recommend roughly around 90 minutes to 2 hours. So this is my exit strategy, which is not working out. Wait, is that the... Oh, yes it is. While it was fun inside, it was rather difficult finding the actual exit, so I'm very happy for this moment. Success! So this place is the Azabudai Hills market. Lots of bakeries, chocolate options. It is one of those nice, pleasant, upscale areas to come and enjoy in the Garden Plaza building, which also houses the TeamLabs by Borderless. So I got myself some items from the bakery and gonna enjoy that before moving on to the next location to make the most of 22 hours in Tokyo. Yes, this is my second trip to a bakery within 5 hours of being in Tokyo. I'll tell you what, this is delicious, and I also explored some other flavors to keep my culinary exploration diverse. The Garden Plaza was a beautiful structure, well organized like everything in Japan, and the Temptations was 360. Outside the Garden Plaza is a nice park area. The time now is around 5:30 and it is relatively quiet in the park, which is quite welcoming, as Tokyo can feel a bit overwhelming with the crowds at times, so this was, by all standards, less crowded, so we just enjoyed the views and relaxed. The next objective after the recharge was to find a way out of this park into the subway or into the streets to figure out a place to eat. I know, more food because I can't live on the bakery items. Anyway, navigating this area is nice and easy, and eventually we found ourselves to a Singaporean restaurant. So this building over here is actually a temple. Unfortunately closed, and it is right next to the TeamLab Borderless, but let me show you around. So let alone this building being rather new, this religion is rather new, and it is founded on a lay religious organization, which is basically similar to Buddhism but without ordained priests. Anyway, since this temple and community center is closed, it is time to move around, check out the Tokyo Tower and the surrounding tories and shrines. After some distractions, wrong turns, and navigating this complex concrete jungle, we found our way back to where we started, in front of the tower, and also to the right was the TeamLab Borderless building, which I must say looks even cooler at nighttime. With less than 15 hours to go before our flight back to Beijing, China, we decided to explore the streets and see if we can find the one last meal or experience. I know, more food, but for now let's just enjoy the architecture of Ginza, which is one of the main shopping areas, featuring the Uniqlo flagship store as well. To sum up our final evening in Tokyo, well, it involved quite a bit of shopping on this street, which kind of guarantees that once we pick up our luggage at the luggage deposit at the airport, we're gonna have to do some repacking before boarding the flight. Anyway, it is good night from Tokyo, and the next morning our ride was there at 5:45. Oh, who's gonna ask? You can sit in front. Oh, yep, okay. Apparently I inherited the Japanese uncle noise. The ride back to Haneda Airport was smooth. We got our luggage repacked, checked in, and we were good to go to Beijing. And yes, we did some more shopping because the diverse Kit Kat flavors are excellent gifts.
Strawberry, matcha, sake, lemon, and wasabi.
And just like that, the summer in Japan came to an end. Arigato Japan, Japan Tourism, Japan Airlines, and ANA Airlines for a wonderful experience.
16 A, B, and C.
Also, a big thank you to you for watching and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and till the next adventure, take care of yourself.